In recent days, the Brexit process has experienced many changes because of the conflict between Theresa May's government and Parliament. 2 weeks ago, the Prime Minister's first Brexit plan had been voted down. That direct caused the procedure of Brexit has come to a deadlock. Hao Zhaoxu reports. Until now, the process of Brexit has been lasted almost 3 years, and the government still has not made a draft which can vote it up. Today, the Parliament will debate and vote for Prime Minister's second Brexit draft. It's a fantastic skill. Her ability to do nothing. This is one of her former cabinet ministers. Until now, the public still feel confused about that will the UK leave the EU or not. The amendment which will be debated and voted tonight is about a demand to replace the Irish backstop with alternative arrangements. If Ms. May's success, it will give her an amendment to win concessions from Brussels over the most controversial elements of the Brexit deal. Although the Prime Minister has produced the second Brexit deal, the MPs still request some amendments about the deal. Members of Parliament, Rose Cooper, requests the government to give parliamentary time to a bill that would request a 9-month extension of Article 50 if no arrangement on the way ahead is reached next week. In addition, Jeremy Corbyn also called for Parliament to be given the time to debate and vote on options to prevent the UK leaving EU without an agreement and political declaration. There is still a strong chance that Ms. May's government and Parliament will not agree on the Brexit deal. After 6.5 hours of debate, the Speaker announced that the Cooper amendments has failed. It's now clear that there is a route that can ensure a substantial and sustainable majority in this House for leaving the EU with a deal, says the Prime Minister. The result of the voting about the Brexit made the UK has to find worldwide cooperators to make sure the stabilization and the development of the business system. As the Lord Mayor of the City of London, Peter Eastonea, says that it's important for UK to build a new economic relationship with other countries, especially with the developing countries. In 2016, China-UK trade in goods amounted to about $75 billion. In the future, the economic relationship between UK and East Asia will be much closer. Meanwhile, along with the changes of the Brexit amendment, the overall trend of the international exchange rate of the British pound is also constantly falling. That will attract more and more international students to study in the UK. But unstable British pound exchange rate is not good for the British people.